I am so excited to officially welcome you to Dream Dynasty. I'm so excited that you're here and that we will be able to lock arms with each other to continue to embark on a journey that has already changed my life in so many ways, and one that I am so confident will do the same for you. The purpose of this video and this email is to just essentially welcome you to the team and to get you kind of started off on the right track. So before we kind of go into a little bit more of the content, I want to preface this with letting you know that there is a lot to learn about the business. You will hear words that you're unfamiliar with and graphics that are confusing, but what I want to encourage you to do is just take it step by step, day by day, and training by training, and just get through it. I can promise you that if that's the approach that you take, it will be easier for you to not become overwhelmed. I want you to also keep in mind that these trainings and these resources are just tools for you to use. It doesn't mean that you have to use all of them or that you have to implement all of them into your business. They are just there for your use if and when you need them. One of my top priorities as a coach and the founder of Dream Dynasty is to ensure that all of the coaches on our team have everything that they could ever possibly need in order to make this business as big as they want it to be. So regardless of whether or not that is your goal at this point, just know that all of the things that you will be exposed to and provided with are just tools for you to use whenever the time comes. So don't get overwhelmed. You're gonna feel a little scattered at first, probably with all of the new information. That's normal. You're starting a new business. That's what this is. This is a business. And just like with any business or any job that you take, there's gonna be a learning curve. There's gonna be, those days where you don't understand anything that you just heard or learned, and then there's gonna be days where you just really get it and you feel like you're on cloud nine. So just know that feeling a little bit scattered and a little bit overwhelmed is totally normal. I want to encourage you in those moments to just lean into our team pages, lean into your training groups and your push groups, and let us help you through the process. But keep in mind, these are just tools for you to use at some point in your business. So another thing that I want you to keep in mind, and something that I want you to write down on a Post-it note and stick it wherever you'll see it every single day, is this phrase: be here a year from now. Be here a year from now. And the reason why I want you to write that down is because even once you get this business figured out and it becomes easy for you, there's gonna be good days and bad days, just like with any business. It's gonna be on those days where you really have to channel your why and think about why you started this journey and why you're so passionate about coaching and what you want out of this business. You're gonna have to channel those things in order to keep pushing forward. But if you can stay consistent for 1 year and you can be here a year from now, I can promise you your life will be better because of it. So write that down, post it somewhere where you will see it as a constant reminder. So the first couple things that I just wanted to kind of go over really quickly, this welcome email kind of lays out just a few very basic things that you need to kind of look over and read over. The most important part of this email, outside of this video, of course, is the attachment, which is a new coach manual. This new coach manual has some of the most basic kind of content that you'll need to know in order to get your business started. So be sure you go through the entire manual from start to finish. A few of the topics in the manual will have some call to action, so be sure you get those done. And then once you go through the new coach manual, be sure you reach out to your coach within 24 to 48 hours is when you're encouraged to go through the manual, and set up a getting started right call. During this getting started right call, it's essentially just gonna be you talking with your upline coach about your goals with the business, kind of where your head's at going into the new coach prep school, just so that your coach knows how fast to run or how slow to walk with you, so that they can just essentially provide the best leadership and mentorship to you as possible. So go through this email, go through the new coach manual, and set up your getting started right call with your coach within the first 24 to 48 hours of signing up as a coach. You should have also received a welcome email from Beachbody Corporate. There is typically a little orientation video in there with some content and some things, so be sure to check that out as well. So what will happen next after you have your Getting Started Right call is it's typically the first Monday of every month, we will have a new round of new coach prep school starting. There are some months where we run multiple rounds, so it's not always the first Monday, but that's typically when we like to have new coaches go through that 7-day training so that we can really set you up for a successful month, your first month as a coach. And like I said, that's a 7-day training with, once again, kind of the most basic foundational key pieces of the business that we feel like is the most beneficial for you to learn right up front. So you will get started with that. You will be put in a Facebook group, a small Facebook group with other coaches who signed up for the business opportunity at the same time as you. So it's a really awesome way to kind of have this smaller, closer knit community of ladies going through the process with you. So I want to encourage you to use that Facebook group as a source of engagement on a daily basis during that 7-day new coach training. That is the purpose of this group. It's for you to lean in and share your struggles with that day's content, or maybe share an epiphany that you had while you were watching the videos for that day. The coaches who are running that new coach prep school will be checking in every single day with some call to action items to ensure that you're staying engaged. So what I want you to do is, once you're added to that Facebook group, the new coach prep school, I want you to pin it to the top of your shortcuts on Facebook. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and make it a point every single day, it's only 7 days, to check into that Facebook group and stay engaged and stay active. Outside of that, I just want to remind you that this is your business. You are the CEO of your own business, and growth is up to you. I, of course, want to encourage you to always stay plugged into a push group or some sort of training so that you are consistently moving your business forward. Now, you're going to hear that word a lot, consistency. That is the only way for you to be here a year from now, is to stay consistent with the vital behaviors that you'll learn about, focusing on your own journey, and really just kind of channeling your inner strength to push through on those days where maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or scattered, like we talked about. So stay plugged into our team Facebook page as you move forward. Once you're done with the 7-day new coach prep school, find a success partner, push through, the Emerald training together, become a Diamond intern. There are opportunities for you to continue to grow consistently in this business, resources that our team provides specifically to you and to your future coaches and their future coaches as your team continues to grow and expand. So that is what we are here for. Keep in mind that these are just systems and just tools for you to use. You do not have to implement them all at one time. Another thing that I want to encourage you to do is ensure that you are showing up to the National Wake Up Call every Monday, that you're showing up to our team calls every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All of that information is in your new coach manual, but those are just some things that I want you to kind of keep in mind as you navigate the 7-day new coach prep school. As you're going throughout the course of the 7-day new coach prep school, I want you to focus on doing while you learn. A lot of coaches think that they need to go through all of these trainings before they even start to grow their business. That's not the case. Do so right off the bat. I want to encourage you to do that. Lean into the Facebook group with the other new coaches that are going through the training with you, and share what you're doing, share what you're struggling with, share your biggest takeaways like I mentioned earlier. That is what this team and that specific group is there for. So other than that, I cannot wait to get you started. I can promise you, with consistency and hard work and continued passion for focusing on your own journey and inspiring others to do the same, your life will forever be changed in more ways than one. So talk soon.